Okay. So you'll have to excuse me a little bit. That this is a bit of an awkward setup for all this, but I think I got everything covered. I have me laptop on the side so I can still see chat, and so I can look up what I need to know about missions and that, because let me tell you something. If you ever play Final Fantasy 11, for the love of humanity, don't do it blind unless you want the game to basically last for the rest of your life. Because, my lord, I don't think I've ever seen such a convoluted fucking things and shit, and basically not knowing where the fuck you're going at all in this game. Like, seriously, if you don't use any kind of guide, you will be fucking lost for ages. Anyway, I'm just checking, see anything sold. Nope. I'm now. Let me double check, make sure. This is working. Looks like it's all working out. Just double check and make sure, you know how some of these things can be technical difficulties and all that. Hopefully we won't have any new technical difficulties though. I hope. You never know these days, sadly. Yeah. Okay. So when I do tab out of Final Fantasy 11, it does kill the audio. I think there was a setting to do that, but I cannot find it within the game. I think because Final Fantasy 11 over the years has done so much shit to its interface. There's a whole different settings in a different menu before you launch Play Online, which is another fucking like one of the bazillion programs that is honestly surprising they haven't somehow fucking killed it. Must be really integral into the game if they never moved it to this point. So anyway, so for those who did watch some of my Final Fantasy 11 videos, it's been quite a while since I've continued my playthrough of what was originally the ending, but there's actually a new storyline that's actually running at the current time of this video. It's not done, it's still running, so. But I did get a new armor set off screen. And it is a +2 version. They're very nice. It just has fast cast. And I got a new cape. That I still got a few little modifications to do to it. It's a cape that you can completely customize. It's pretty nice. You can make all kinds of different capes for whatever kind of situation you want for all the classes and shit. So it's pretty useful in that regards. And also I need to use my wing. Like ever since they introduced this wing, like there's just no reason to not have it up constantly. Never know when you kill something for low EXP, y'all. I will be showing off a event thing that I never got to do until more recently. I'm not sure when it got introduced in Final Fantasy 11, but I'll be showing that off. But I've been working more on my job points, the ever tedious, horrifying pain of getting it mastered. So, we still got a long ways to go, but hopefully that'll be something I'm gonna slowly, try to work on better this year. Because there's actually a new leveling system. There's a new master level that has 20 levels in it. So now they're introducing a new complicated version of leveling up into the game. Lord. This game really needs, like, everything's just crazy Anyway, so we got story, and we need to go to Norg to see if I did a cutscene from long times ago. Let's see. And sadly, I am just not familiar with. There we go. So much the fucking terminology of aliens is so lost on me these days. I mean, it's been so long since I fucking played. Okay, so... try to have new state for the chat and the instructions here. Okay. So I need to examine open door. I don't know what the open doors. That's kind of odd. It doesn't actually give a location for it. I think that's something in the captain's area over there. Thank goodness Norg's pretty small. Norg, like, the time I've played this game, Norg has always been a fucking ghost town. It has never been populated with people. It's always been rare to see more than maybe like 10 people here at a time. Let's see. The oaken door. Yeah, I don't know how many oaken doors there are here. I would imagine all the doors are labeled that. Yeah, so let's take a look here. Ugh, Tom Berries, no. You might not know much about Tenzin. Good lord. Anyone who knows Final Fantasy should know Tom Berries, and anyone who knows Tom Berries should know. Oh no! Believe me, Tom Berries are not anything like even like these Tom Berries are likely easy to kill for me at this point in the game. I mean, they'll an old content area, trusts and things make a lot of that stuff super easy. But I would imagine Tom Berries are still greatly threatening, even to the most powerful people, because... Oh, I'll explain. Let's get through the cutscene first. That'd be nice, but you're probably not going to. So, Tom Berries in Final Fantasy XI, I don't know if I ever explained it before, but Tom Berries have a hatred system in 11. Okay, let's go next, the Course Temple. They really drag you into all these areas in this game. In this storyline, they really wanted to involve everything in it. But Tom Berries have a hatred system of built-up capacity based on how you mortal. So, the more you mortal, the more you build up this hatred, and the more this hatred's built up, basically it causes essentially they have moves that become more powerful based on that hatred. And when it gets too high, they basically become very fatal, like instant killing kind of fatal. Now, I don't know what's that like nowadays. I would imagine it's still very dangerous, if not lethal. Okay, so... let's see... Yeah, we finished Wise of Zealot. See, the thing is, with this storyline, you have to finish basically all the other storylines, so there's constant roadblocks if you haven't done the other storylines. So yeah, we need to go to the temple, which means we need to go outside, because I don't remember if there are any waypoints. They added a lot of waypoints that didn't exist when they did this whole teleporting system. So, yeah. Let's see. Might be able to... or I could use the chocobo. Getting a chocobo will kick me back out in the jungle. Because that was the only exit, right? And try nimble. I've been there fucking Norg so few times. I know there's the boat thing you takes at times. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't remember if there was a waypoint added to the temple. And if there was, I probably don't have it, to be honest. If it is, it'd be under these. Let's get Chocobo. That'll boot us out. Let's see what the price is out of curiosity. 149. Let's go. So we need to get to the temple, which... I can't remember if it was in the other part of the jungle. Wasn't that area? That's the outpost. I think it was in the other part of the jungle? Oh man, it's fucking so long since I've been in this. Hello! How are you doing? Don't mind if I don't respond immediately to any messages in chat, because I am doing chat in a very weird way, because I'm playing this on my PC. So I cannot have the chat immediately up with it. See, yeah, I think it was in the other area. Ugh. Been 5 million years. I hate the island of Kazam. It might have anime cat girls that live on it, but it is a maze of hell. Like, are anime cat girls worth all this? The thing is, I gotta remember how you even get out of this area here. Yeah, I think I need to get to the other part of the jungle to get to the temple. Let's see. Memories. Yes, you can. You're using it. But that would kill my phone really quickly, sadly. But I have the chat on my laptop that I'm using for the mission guide. Because this is the kind of game I do not recommend playing blind. I was just talking about that when I started the stream. Like, anyone who plays Final Fantasy XI completely blind with literally no help or advice from anyone on where to go for any of these missions, like, You know, you put Dark Souls players to shame. I don't look forward to trying to get through this fucking hellhole of a maze. I literally have memories of fucking running through this hellhole multiple times, just trying to find my way. Because it loops into caves and holes and shit all over the place. Back in the old days, this would be, I believe, where you went when you were around either level 30 or 40? Yeah, I need to get to one of those arrows. Yeah, my phone is not a good contender in living long. Like, by the time I get home, it's usually at, like, 10% by the time I get home. If I do a lot of stuff with it at work or that, it usually dies faster. Quite faster. Ooh. Don't want to fall yet. This is the parts that always suck, is when you have to take a one-way road and be like, let's see. But that's what the laptop is currently taking up, the only electrical socket I have. Because, like I said, don't recommend playing blind. Because the game doesn't, like, at best the game will be like, go here, and that's it. Like, go to this area. You go to that area, and you need to find, like, out of the, like, 50 different area spot things you can examine, which one will trigger what you need to go forward. So good luck. Examine everything. Hope you don't actually accidentally trigger some other weird ass event. I think I'm getting close to it. Yeah, there's a few different ways to get. Ooh, what's is that logging? Yeah, it's logging. You know, one of the things I never found you can actually find in this place is the Koopa wings. Like, it was something they introduced a long time ago. It was this weird thing where this one Moogle and Juno will be like, I lost all my powers, can you go find them? And you have to find a specific examination point out of, at the time, like, all the fucking zones, and if you found one, you'd get a wing for it. You can use the PC as a power source. Man, you will really assistant on that. But then I have to go get the cable. And I will consider that when I take a break. When I go for a bathroom break, I will go grab that cable and I will try that. Aha, yes. There's our destination there. Of course, we have much more maze. Hey, there actually was a fucking crystal out here. Well, maybe if we can swing by that, but I don't know. Might not really be worth it. It is in the middle of nowhere. But then again, you know, I have the free mount system. So, we can see about trying to get it. But it's always a pain. No, you're not annoying me. Yet! No, I'm just kidding. But, let's see. What I wouldn't give for an actual, like, map of... Yeah. Like, an actual useful map. Like, the map for this area is, like, one of the most worthless maps because of how everything is intertwined underground through these stupid pathways that it doesn't show. Like, maybe they should have made, like, a part 3 map that showed you all the fucking tunnels and shit. I don't know. So that looks like that's leading into where the crystal is. I do not remember there being a crystal here, so I'm assuming this is one of the ones that got added. Oh! Oh yeah, there was a teleporting spell for heal. Oh shit, you know, I forgot about that. Can you actually use these for war points? I don't remember. No. Okay, yeah, I forgot that, like, I probably could have actually used that. Because I should have access to it. I think that's it. That's either it or that's for the desert area, I'm not sure. That might have been the desert one, actually, so maybe it doesn't matter. Oh well. I don't need your pay. I have the free system. Plus I have my own. Partially waste. I did not know Final Fantasy XI still exists, thought it went down now. They did shut down being able to access it via consoles. PS2 and 360 are no longer capable of, or not necessarily capable, but I guess the better term would be no longer supported. It is PC only, sadly. To the disarray of many Japanese players who actually still played on a PS2. Like, most US players mostly played on 360 for a good chunk of its life. But, like, in Japan, apparently it was still really common for people to be playing on PS2 still. Buffles? Oh no. I can check the OBS real quick. No, I do not have any lost frames, so it is not my end according to OBS. Now just gotta get down to that fucking temple. Welcome back. It says I don't have... Oop. Stream wiggles real quick. We'll go ahead and let that go. Just yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't say any lost frames so far as I know. Wow, Sidoria controls the area? Who knew? Bunch of stuck-up elves would take over the island that the anime cat girls live on? Man, I would never guess that. Actually, you know, I wonder what the conquest map looks like these days anyway. What was the conquest map? You don't mention? Yeah, here we are. Let's see. Oh, Sandoria only has the upper lands. Dang, Sandoria and Windorse have a lot. Poor Bostock has like nothing. Oh no. Like, there's always this joke with the Taru, like, I don't know, are you familiar with the Final Fantasy XI universe, any? Let's see, I think I actually just got into the... No. Shit. Okay, let's go... So if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy XI, Mithra and Taru... Okay, so Mithra have two homes. Their OG home is this island. This is where the Mithra originated from. But a sect of them went to the mainlands that the OG game storyline takes place in. Yeah, so hopefully this is the right way because I see Tom Berry's here. And they went to live with the Tarus in Windorse. So Windorse is populated by Mithra as well. And it's always a joke. Like, it's always this joke that it's like, oh, you know why the Mithra though. Chicka chicka pa. Taru be packing. They may be midgets in life, but everyone knows they're good. And the reason that's a joke is because, they're all male Mithra, but throughout the entire storyline of this game, there's only ever been one male Mithra you ever get to see. There's only one you ever get to fucking see, and supposedly the reason for that is they're very sickly, so they're kept inside, shh, and they're kept on Kazam, which is this island. So, as far as nothing's ever alluded to any male Mithra living in Windhorst, so who's the Mithra hooking up with in Windhorst, huh? Yeah. See. Okay, so where am I supposed to be going around this temple? Okay, I need an intro for a cutscene. So we'll just go and sniggly right inside. Should be just straight this way. But yeah, as far as I know, there's nothing that alludes to there being male Mithra and Windhorst, as far as I know. Should be these. Yeah. So it says we should get a cutscene. Now, hopefully nothing aggro's here, but I don't know. Well, believe me, there are lots of tomberries here. Also, I think there were ghosts too, but I don't quite remember. But we have trust, so as long as we don't get one-shotted, not too much bad can happen. So, always have ways up though. It's always good for those disasters. So this is, I'm going to show you why Final Fantasy XI is dwelled into Easyville. So, these are trusts. They're based off NPCs in the game, and you own various trusts in various ways. And they are just AI people that fulfill roles. So, you don't see too many people pawing together anymore. Yes, these are Tarus. These be the, chicka chicka bang way. But, Taru, or I guess you could say the Final Fantasy equivalent of dwarves, but instead of being minors that are big and brawny, they're mages who are cute and cast nukes and meteor and comets. It's not a good metaphor. I didn't invent it. Don't look at me! But, yeah. Tarus. Cute, lovable folks of magic. Though they can do melee and tanking and all that too. Anyway, so let's see. So I got white mage, red mage. We want a tank in case. Yeah, we'll just go with the stereotypical dude from Sandoria. Buff. And let's get Dancer. Now, she's a key character in one of the expansion storylines. Okay. Now, where am I going in this hellhole? And I hope I don't have to get past that fucking... There's a special door in this place. You have to get, like, a drop item to fucking open it. It's a nightmare. Okay, okay. Pass through the granite door at J7. I don't think I have the map for this area. No, I don't. Now, here's the cheat for this. This is how you cheat knowing where you are. So, we are at I7. And let me change that so I'm not Looking like some weirdo talking to the ale and Wandos. So we're at I-7. So it shouldn't be that far from here, in theory. Of course, that depends on how many twists. Back in time, I hope Final Fantasy XI was made for the... yes. You needed the hard drive to play Final Fantasy XI. It was, I think, the only title that required the hard drive to play, I believe. Okay. And the teleporting one. Supposed to be a teleporting book somewhere. Okay, so these are weak. Some of the enemies far in the deep might be more of a problem. So J7. Bingo. Is it the pass? Oh, okay. I thought I was supposed to trigger a cutscene. You don't have a... Okay, so... We do have an easy play. He did not trigger on sight, so he must be low enough to not be a problem. But that is a good indication that they will probably get to where they aggro. Take the hidden path on the in-game map. Hidden... Oh, deal. Hidden path. Oh, for a second I thought someone else here? Alright, well, I guess we'll... I don't remember if it's a walkthrough wall or a wall I have to interact with. So we'll see. I do remember there's a number of secrets in this fucking hellhole. I think it might have been an examining map. Let's see. Yeah, Tom berries are easy. So, it does mean they could potentially aggro. Just depends. See, that's a whiff thing. Not seeing any examining things. So yeah, I think it's probably just a walkthrough wall. I don't quite remember. It's been so long since I've been in this hellhole. I hope my Tom Berry hate ain't high either. Because if it is, then they can fucking really hurt. I remember there's like some thing somewhere you have to... Yeah. Guess I can open up the map here. Let's see. Paintbrush room, that's the annoying one. Let's see. So that should be that. So depending on it depends on where the hell I am. J. Okay, wait. Where am I on the map? K5. Okay. Theory. Going about this right, which it might not. Should take me outside. Well, Final Fantasy 11, the days will trying to fucking find where you're going and stuff. Yeah. That's also annoying with zoning with trusts. You have to resummon all the trusts. Very, very annoying. Come on, webpage. Why are you loading? I hope I'm not missing stuff in the chat or something. There it goes. Gonna be like, I hope it ain't like. That's because there was a dwindling player base. That's why trusts were introduced in the first place, because the player base is dwindling, sadly. Where there used to be thousands and thousands of people, now you're lucky to get maybe 500 people per server. Like right now, let's take a look. Right now, where everyone. Currently 385 people, and you're likely mostly in big cities, yeah. Big cities or in-game geo areas. You're not going to usually find too many people doing the storylines that much nowadays, likely. Anyway, so back to it. So, be in the balcony of the temple. Take a hard right. Hard right. Okay then. So don't do stairs, so go that way. Loop back. See, I don't remember where the thing was, but there's a thing somewhere for resetting your hatred. I'll get my trusts back. I really wish they would update, make trusts not have to be resummoned. Or maybe give you some kind of quick option to resummon the people you had or something. What's some more? The only elf killer I like in the whole game. She's a badass. She's a monk type killer. She'll beat everyone up. Anyway, so we need to go to J6. See, no, I mean the maps and details and stuff. Decoration. Ah. Well, you gotta keep in mind it was a PS2 game. Pretty old. Is this the teleporting one? No, this is the aid one again. And will be easy. Aggloed. Okay. Tom Bailey's are gonna agglo then. Also, you know, I wonder how Tom Bailey hate works with. Uh-oh. Ah, fuck pots. I hate these fucking things. They aggro the magic. See, in Final Fantasy XI, you have magic, aggro, sound, aggro, eye, aggro, smell aggro, which isn't commonly used, but is a thing. There was things that can smell you. But yeah, those things are a mage's fucking annoyance, so. Okay, so things are gonna aggro here, so we need to be careful of that. Well, Final Fantasy X and 9 don't have hundreds upon hundreds of areas to go to, though. Or have thousands of players wanting in those areas. Maybe because online games, so it's... And there's stuff like that, too. But, yeah, you know, there's probably 10 times the areas. Yes. Supposedly, the new storyline, you actually get to go to the original homeland that the Gulkas came from. I read a little synopsis of it, and I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. So what, G8? We need to get the J. So, let's try staying east, and I believe Tom Bailey's Wolf Sight, so let's go ahead and cast Invis on us. I believe they will. Yeah. So, bingo. And I believe, is this the kind of... Okay, now it's an example. Because there are some doors here that you also have to kill dolls, which is what these enemies are referred to often. I do know there's a few you have to kill. No, it is the official server, Diz. Well, I'm just saying, there are a lot of places in Final Fantasy XI. Anyway, dolls, I believe, just only aggroed by magic as well, so let's go through this door. Oh no. That's not good. Tom Bailey's everywhere. Okay, see to the unmap that, examine it for scene. Is there anything else to examine in here? Nothing else to examine in here. Let me look here, because it says I'm at J6. Oh no, J9. Wow, I'm fucking stupid, aren't I? It said J6 on here, right? Yes. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's me problem. It would help if I paid attention to the numbers. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna kill this doll and cast Invis, and we'll have to walk our way to finding J6 and. And how are you doing today, by the way, Dennis? Pot. Heal. Eat fire 3. Oh, it actually lived. I'm actually impressed. But fuck off. Bastard poisoned me. Which will wound invisible, so I need to get rid of that. Did he bio? No, he bioed me. You fuckle. Oh no. Yeesh. Yeah, some of those testimony. You need that to actually level up Pile. But I won't need that. Anyway. Okay, bio one way. We'll get on that. And then let's take a look. I'm fine, played a bit of oh. Okay, man. Yeah, I got home early. It's one of those fantastic half days I put in. So let me see what the freaking hell I am on here. So I need to get to J6. I am currently at I9. So I9. So I should be in a corner right now. Can I have a corner or anything? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the room now, so basically I just need to go. Yeah, so I think I see where to go. I think I got go back this way, hit a wall, and then just go straight. I wonder what bees aggro to, but they don't seem to be paying me any mind, so I guess we're good. I think sometimes they can either be eye or sound, I think they kind of vary on which variant. Stupid pots. It's always pots. They're solely there, so it's like, oh, you can't cast invisible without aggroing it. Oopsie whoopsie. Let's see, where are we now? So then that should be the correct door this time. There we go. Honestly, that is... you know, like, out of all the insane shit that's happened to this point in this game, like, seeing a ghost should, like you don't know, you can't even begin to understand how fucking convoluted shit in this universe has gone. Ooh, that's actually an interesting idea. You know, this also could be a unique situation for, like, the summons in this game refer to themselves sleeping in some kind of reality, which later revealed like a big plot point in Wings of Goddess. What kind of feelings can a ghost have? Yeah. So now we're gonna meet some of the characters from Chains of Prometheus. Look, lady, I have went to parallel universes to find out so much fucked up shit about. Like, I want to explain the basic concept of Vana'diel right now. So you have the Vana'diel that we're in right now, which is the base game's Vana'diel. You play through Zealot, Chains of Prometheus, and the White Gate expansions to it. Wings of Goddess introduced past Vana'diel, which actually isn't really the past, actually. So, Wings of Goddess's big twist is that it's reality of Vana'diel. Like, it's the true Vana'diel. Our Vana'diel is actually a Vana'diel that was born from Athena's sadness about events that happened in the real Vana'diel. And then we affected the timeline of real Vana'diel for a better outcome. So basically, what was originally a dream became real and affected the real world version of what it was a dream of. There's also another alternate Vana'diel that is a dream born of the evil god from Chains of Prometheus, where the world is destroyed, that you also get to go to. So, and then now, what this storyline deals with is a future Vana'diel where it's covered in darkness. Now, whether that's the future of what was a dream Vana'diel or the real Vana'diel, I have no fucking idea, but Vana'diel is so many Vana'diels, it's a confusing mess of what the hell is going on anymore. So. I wonder what happens if you say you don't, though. Oh, yeah, and in case anyone doesn't know anything about Tenzin, he wields Phoenix. So, Phoenix is actually one of the few reoccurring summons that isn't a summon you can get, because he's been fashioned into a sword. So, Phoenix is that blade that he's holding. So, I guess I have to go through the teleport areas then. I'm imagining. So, in Chains of yes, I have to go to the spires. Yep. So, yeah, we're going into some Chains of Prometheus areas next then. Athena has never appeared physically in this game, so this could be a very unique opportunity to actually get to see her. Probably not, though. Okay. So it looks like it flags 3 things we have to do, which makes sense, so we probably have to go to all 3. So, one of the main side areas you ended up going to in Chains of Prometheus is these, kind of parallel crystal worlds. Let's see. No, I said go to the next one, damn it. Stupid thing. There we go. So... So it says to go to any of them. So, okay then. Let's see. Let's go to Dim. I believe that's Bostocks. The great and abandoned nation of Bostock. Always easily forgotten. At least I didn't have to fight a bunch of tomberries. That was the bad thing coming here, is because tomberries not good. So yeah, so these are the main teleporters. You would use these to get around the countryside a lot. So, but yeah, there should be a shadowed one somewhere. The shadow one takes us into a weird place full of very strange creatures. Used to go there very often with my NPC companion, which, as far as I know, sadly has not been updated in a very long time. It's a weird shame. They basically used to be the NPC version of the trusts, but you only had one. Just one. But what the cool thing was, you could actually customize them, change their job class and stuff. But once they did trust, they kind of like, yeah, we're never touching this again. Which is a shame, because it could have been a good opportunity to give photo customization options. Oh no. I'm dead. Oh no. A very strange place. By the spirits. A vision. Kid, you don't know how tangled up this fucking storylines came after Chains of Prometheus. Good lord. Oh. Odin. Now Odin is a actual boss fight you have to do. Well, a side thing you could do. I have never seen Odin in the game before, and what the hell? Odin was like a side thing you could do for Geo and shit, which I imagine isn't very useful anymore. And at least as far as I know, they never made him somebody you could learn to summon as a summoner. That I remember, at least. Oh no. At this point in the game, if you get trusts, I would say you'd be able to probably finish all the expansions by yourself up to this storyline. This storyline I can't speak for because, well, I haven't done it. I hear Darkness, which is apparently the final boss in this storyline, is quite hard, so imagine it might be tough, but I'll probably give it a try with trusts. Depends on who's available to join. But in the old days, no, you couldn't in the old days. In the old days, you didn't have friends, you basically fucked getting anywhere. What, just all the summons coming here? Oh, and Paul told me they actually made Cyrene a summonable summon now. She was originally a fight added in through the storyline, so at some point they updated it where you can challenge her to Gale as a summon now. Which I probably want to look into doing that at some point, probably. I'll lose my protection? What? And more of these masked weirdos. We still don't know who the masked weirdos are. Wait, what? Hey, whoa. You can't just diss me like that. That clown's from the sequels of Adolian expansion. He's like a weird gestural kind of guy. Ever-consuming vice. I have... Sure, Blue. He does see... there is a lot of Weiss jokes with Tenzin, to be fair. I do have suspicions on who the masked person is. I don't know if I talked about him when I was last playing. So I guess I might want to go into that now. So, for those who've never played 11, the fourth expansion to Final Fantasy 11 was the Zealot. Which was about one... There were races... The spirit we met was one of the races that no longer exists properly in our world. So, there were other races, and the Zealot were another race that were supposedly extinct. However, there were two brothers that actually were still around, and they were actually in control of the city Juno. They basically, or how should I say, doing the whole undermining the people kind of through politician things. So, I'm wondering, the Zealot themselves, you know, after that, they had some minor role in Chains of Prometheus. But, after that, the Zealot basically were just fucking, like, forgotten. I'm wondering if the Zealot have something to do with what's going on. I think it'd be an interesting throwback to basically one of the first, big bads of Final Fantasy XI. I mean, after all, it kind of makes sense since the Zealot worshipped Prometheus, if I remember correctly. Which was, well, in a way, as she says, the Void. Because Prometheus was basically a destructive god. Back to Nog. Figured we'd be traveling some into this area, but that'll probably be later. I guess it's back to Nog then. Make sure they... Sometimes there are a few times where they throw in an extra thing you have to do, so I do recommend double checking that. I hate where it's like, oh, you need to examine this little teeny thing. Before you left, and then it's like, oh, great, I got one all the way back. Yay! Fun times. Come on, load up. Come on. Well, while I'm waiting for that load, I guess I can go show off the... Because if I have to go back north, I'll just be teleporting. So I might as well show off what's in this area. Oh, fuck, that was the wrong one. Wrong end. Come on, load. Can't be that hard to compete with the stream. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, so I gotta go back to door, examine the door. Yeah. Simple stuff. Show off this area real quick. It is a very nice, well, not maybe pleasant looking, but it is a very mysterious-like place. Let me show off Lilio, actually. The music is also very mysteriously mellowed. Does that make sense? Let's get some fan favorites, eh? Let's see, of course, we have crazy Taru bitch in the party. Yeah, let's show what the monsters here look like. This place, back in the day when you had to traverse this place... Oh yeah, that was for leaving. When you had to traverse this place... Let's see, too weak. Look for the bigger ones. See, commonly you would avoid most encounters when you're doing stuff like I'm doing, so... It was very common to put sneak, deodorize, invisible, and shit, and one round and stuff. But yeah, this place has these weird creatures that have these glows on them. So the interesting thing about these creatures is they have different elemental weaknesses based on that glow that's on them. So it changes from one to another. It's probably one of the few times where visual cues are actually really useful. Because there weren't a lot of times where they made use of visual cues. Oh! They actually aggroed. Oh shit. Holy crap. What the hell? That should not have done that. Hey, Dan. It's probably gonna kill me again, sadly. Yeah. That must be something new, because the name doesn't look familiar. They must have added some creatures in here. Well, call me surprised. Oh well. We'll go to the home point. I was just showing off in here since we were here. Death is not really a big deal in 11 anymore anyway. In the old days it was shitty because you lose EXP when you die. You lose 1,000 when you home point. Or when you die actually, not home point. When you get wazed you gain some of your EXP back. I think it was like half of it or something. Anyway, we need to go Nog. And what are we on time? Oh, you know, I forgot to finish stream waiters. Forgot to listen to the stupid tune. Do I have the... Let's see. On the up a little. Now, I didn't hear the victory music. Whoop. Sorry for anyone who was waiting on that. I had, like, forgot. Whoops. What are we on timer? We reached the hour mark, so